Hello Libras, and welcome back to my channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. I'm here to bring you your general reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not. It's all good. Check out your other signs, moon sign, rising sign, and Venus sign for extra messages and clarification. Lots of cool energy going on right now. We are in the middle of the light portal energy. So check out your video for that. That was done about 2 weeks ago, talking about the specific dates of the light portal energy, mid-July through mid-August. Tomorrow is the Lion's Gate that's happening. Huge energy. So we'll talk about that, after we check in with the singing bowl. We have a beautiful new moon in Leo happening on the 18th of August, which will culminate the end of the light portal that we're experiencing. We had an awesome full moon a couple days ago on the 3rd, full moon in Aquarius. Very powerful. So let's go ahead and check in. Let's tune in. Let's take a deep breath because I feel like many of us need that. Here we go. Okay, beautiful. Yeah. So, like I said, lots of energy going on, lots of moon energy. And with that, we're going to start off with the Goddess of the Moon Oracle deck, just to sort of check in and get an overall theme for your reading. So we had, like I said, the Aquarius full moon on the 3rd, and that was, geez. Oh, it was intense. Completions, endings. And boy, the universe was like, oh yeah, we're taking this person out and that person out, and oh, we're doing this. So it's been interesting, but it hasn't been like terrible, It's just been a lot. So allow yourself to flow with it. And this is a perfect card, for this time period. So you've got the 7 card, which is nourishment. It's time for us to take care of ourselves, not only emotionally and spiritually, but physically. Making sure we're drinking enough water, getting enough sleep, eating the right foods. I feel like this is a perfect time to do a cleanse of some sort. This is a lot of stuff that my spirit guides showed me about a month ago. Even though I'm a pretty healthy person, I work out like 6 times a day, 6 times a week. I'm a CrossFitter, and, I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted, and I just couldn't trim down. And, I don't eat a lot of junk, but, sleeping was off. I wasn't hydrating nearly as enough as I should have been. Even though I thought I was, I wasn't. And I started a cleanse through the medical medium. You can buy his books on Amazon. You can get them anywhere, like Barnes & Noble. But I bought the book, Cleanse to Heal. And holy cow, I saw results within 2 hours, immediate results. And then I started feeling better, incorporating the celery juice every morning, drinking lemon water every morning, started taking some supplements to help with my immune system and digestive system, some B12, some ashwagandha, and I do that religiously in the morning. I've been doing that for about a month. Wow, what a game changer, and then I do a smoothie in the morning as well. I'm doing a heavy metal detox. They do eat a lot of sushi and a lot of fish, but all that has heavy metals. So it gets stuck in our systems, and it creates clogs and backups and things like that. And it doesn't allow your body to work as optimally as it needs to. So I get the sense that you guys are getting this nourishment card for a reason. And I'm hoping that perhaps my story will help empower or inspire you all to maybe consider something like that. The one thing I was apprehensive about, because it's a cleanse, a lot of this is done in the morning. I had to give up morning coffee. And I love morning coffee with a crap ton of creamer. But what I found that works for me is, with doing all that in the morning, the lemon water, the celery juice, the smoothie, plus, the supplements, I'm full. I'm really full in the morning. The smoothie itself is kind of chunky. So for me, I feel like I'm eating. So when I'm at work, at my desk, I'm trying to get the smoothie, but I feel like I'm like chewing on stuff. So I feel like I'm eating all morning. And then my rule is at noon is when I'll go grab lunch. And for me, it always used to be like either a sandwich or like, I don't know, maybe like a taco bowl or something, which are very delicious, but also high in calories. So I just switched sort of regimen and went for a lighter salad option, more of like a chopped salad. And then I'll have dinner, something a little bit more substantial. But I'll wait till after the noon hour. If I need caffeine, usually I don't, which I'm pretty surprised. I'll wait till afternoon to get some sort of caffeine. So maybe like a matcha tea or some iced black tea, because I love that. Just, for the midday. But coffee, I don't deprive myself of coffee. I'll have that in the afternoon, like when I get home from work, before I go to the gym. I go to the gym like a few hours after I get home from work. So it gives me a chance to sort of enjoy coffee, but it's more of a treat, not a necessity for that caffeine jolt, because I'm getting so many other nutrients and vitamins and supplements in me in the morning to where I feel great. And another thing that I noticed was for CrossFit, before I started this regimen, I would have to drink a pre-workout like an hour and a half before I would go, because I didn't have enough energy to do that intense workout. Now, I have not touched pre-workout in a month since I started this cleanse. So something to think about. It's working for me. The Medical Medium, check him out on Instagram. He has a YouTube channel. He has a bunch of books published. He has a Facebook page. His program and his philosophies have worked wonders for me. This may be something for you all to consider as well. So nourishment is coming in for you all Libras. Sorry that took a while, but I just feel like some of you just needed to hear sort of, a real life story and why the nourishment was coming in versus, the basic, get enough sleep and, eat more fruits and vegetables. Well, here's an avenue that you can try, for that. So, yeah. So let's get started. So I'm using the Mystic Monday tarot cards for you all, and I'm going to pull cards to create a Celtic cross to there we go. To create the Celtic cross spread for you all. So again, this does take cards. So just give me a moment to sort of shuffle through and allow the cards to jump up and jump out. Because right now I'm taking the jumpers, not the flippers. Okay. But yeah, so the month of August is it's one of my favorite months. Just the energy behind it, the portal energy that happens every year. So this is a great time of year to always just set new intentions and get ready for the fall and the winter, the latter half of the year. We just finished eclipse season last month in July. We had 3, and those usually bring about changes, clearing changes, lots of releases. And we have the powerful full moon in Aquarius, which did a lot of that. Yeah. That was a flipper. I need a jumper. Only taking the jumpers. But this is the time right now to get into union with self. This is a time to really heal and integrate the lessons of the past. Take them forward with you into your new future. This is a perfect time to set intentions and to plan and dream for the future. It's not a time to be hasty or to take forced action. You don't need to force anything. The universe will bring you exactly what you need in divine timing at the right moment when it's right for you. Okay? So I know a lot of people are getting impatient, and throughout a lot of the readings I've done already, it's just like, no, no, no. Don't force anything. Don't manipulate the timelines. Don't rush. Don't try and control. Just release and flow. Release and flow and have fun right now. Enjoy life. Enjoy where you're at right now at this moment in time. Okay? Because that's what's going to help bring in those new timelines without any distortion or disruption. That one almost wanted to flip. It didn't quite. I just need one more for the spread. There we go. Okay. Great. Oh, wow. This is going to be an awesome reading for you all, Libras. Beautiful. All right. So bottom of the deck, Princess of Wands. This is page energy. Yeah, I love it because this is about inspiration, creativity, enjoying life, having fun, you know, just happy-go-lucky. This is like fun, playful Leo energy. It's fire energy. Maybe some of you are dealing with fire signs. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It's the page, it's princess energy, so like page energy, so younger energy, maybe with children or teenagers, or maybe just someone who has just a very fun, free-spirited, young energy. You know, they could be an adult with just sort of like very young, fun energy, you know? Because age is just a number. That's all it is. It's how you feel, right? So let's get started. So you're coming in as the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, I love that. New beginnings, abundance, new opportunities, new job offers. Yes, this is the beginning of something great. And it's being crossed with Temperance. This is the card of Sagittarius. Yeah, new beginnings are coming in. Temperance is saying, whoa, settle. Don't force anything. Don't rush, right? Just relax and flow. Everything in due time. Everything has its place in the timeline. So relax. allow this ace to come in, right? Because it's very positive, very fun energy. So yeah, you're feeling really good. You're feeling very excited. You've got the Princess of Wands energy swirling. So playful, fun energy. You're moving towards the Six of Wands. So rewards, success, happiness, recognition. People are seeing positive changes within you. So this is stuff that's externally recognized by others. People are saying, bravo, Libra. We see you. We see what you're doing over there. We see what you got going on, which is great because all this was inspired by clarity. The Ace of Swords is sitting in your recent past. So something new came in, new message, new information, new thoughts, new ideas, but clarity. You received clarity somewhat recently that I feel like sparked this positive change. And I feel like you're moving, you're very happy because on your mind's eye is a Three of Cups, you know? So whatever this is brought in, you know, joy, happiness. Three of Cups is celebratory energy. I feel like this is you guys hanging out with your friends, friends and family, you know, just surrounding yourself with your soul tribe, with people who are like-minded, with people who love and support you, who have your back. Because with that, with everything that's going on, I mean, gosh, you've got how many aces? Hang on. You've got 3 aces on the ground. Central to your reading is the Ace of Pentacles. In your recent past is the Ace of Swords. And in your near future, Ace of Wands. Yes, no wonder you're feeling joyful and successful, right? New beginnings all around for you, Libra. New beginnings. It's happening. It's happening. Whatever you're doing, keep going with it. It's working. You're flowing. You're feeling successful. You're feeling vibrant. You're feeling alive. Inspiration's going to come through for you in your near future to help catalyze this new phase, right? Gosh, Pentacles, Swords, Wands. So that's money, ideas, passion, you know? All you're missing is the cup of love. But I feel like that's not really important right now. I feel like these are the three suits or energies that you need to focus on for yourself. So your money sector, your ideas, and your passions. What is it that's going to make you happy? What is that thing that you want to do that's going to make you get up every single day and be like, yes, I'm saying yes to this day and I'm saying yes to life. And that's what this Ace of Wands is going to do for you. No wonder Temperance is coming in. There's so much good energy around you. You're like, yes, please. Hurry up. But all in due time, right? All in due time. So up next, King of Swords reversed. So I feel like, hang on. So there's also a Queen of Swords up there. We have a pair. A king and a queen. Both the king and queen of swords, opposites. Yeah, I do get the sense that right now relationships, like romance, is not on the menu at this time, right? I do get the sense that this is a lot of yin and yang energy, feminine, masculine energy, and there's a duality that you're working through to help balance yourself out further. I mean, God, this looks so great that I get the sense that this is you balanced, right? I mean, you guys are air signs, so I feel like this is self-mastery, you know? But what the King of the King of Swords represents is just ideas, strategy, plans, communication. So I feel like some of you are really working on your life plan right now. And in your environment, you're supported by the moon, intuition. This is the card of Pisces. Yeah, so I get the sense that with this environment card, with the moon showing up in your environment, this is you following your intuition, turning within, using less of the logical mind and more of the heart space. Yeah, I feel like that's why this king is reversed. Even though you're very logical and fact-based, what's going on right now for your environment and to move forward with, with all these aces, some intuition is required here, because the intuition is what's going to lead you forward down your authentic path, not your mind. If we are in our mind space, we will talk ourselves out of any situation and keep ourselves stuck. It's your intuition that's going to move you forward through inspiration, through this wand energy, okay? Your intuition is connected to spirit. Your intuition will not lead you astray, okay? But your mind will. So this is where I like that the moon is sitting in your environment space, because you do need to follow your intuition at this point to continue to welcome in all these aces that are coming through. In your hopes and fears, Queen of Wands. So I feel like, Libras, this is you guys. Hi, Libras. Sorry about that. The YouTube app suddenly shut down. Don't know why it's doing that. It's done that with a couple of other readings. But anyway, let's press forward. So I had just pulled the Queen of Wands for you all. This is in your hopes and fears space. And I feel like this is you guys. I feel like this is you all turning within and tapping into your self-worth, your self-confidence sector, sort of tapping into the fiery energy of Leo right now that we're experiencing. So this is part of that inspiration. I feel like with the Princess of Wands and the Queen of Wands, I feel like this is elements of you, elements of your personality that are going to be useful for you to welcome in all these aces and to continue to manifest and move forward on your destined path. It's being playful and lighthearted with the Princess of Wands, but also tapping into your self-worth and your self-confidence, saying, you know what, I'm worthy of all these new beginnings. I deserve all these new beginnings, and I welcome all these new beginnings. And that's where the Queen energy is coming in to really, own that power and really just accept it. It's really cool energy. And in your outcome section is the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this is definitely you guys standing in your power with the clarity that you need in order to take decisive action. And, with this sword, I feel like this queen is ready to start cutting out things, people, situation, energies that's no longer going to serve your higher purpose, right? This is about making the necessary changes in order to clear the path to allow those aces to turn into something more tangible. Because remember, an ace only represents the potential for something new to happen. Doesn't mean it's always guaranteed, but it's the potential. So there's a lot of potential for new growth, new direction, new abundance, new ideas, new inspired action. But you have to clear karma. You have to clear out the space, the clutter, to welcome in this new life, this new opportunities. Because once those aces start to ground in, new things are going to happen. You're going to be going in a new direction. Sometimes that's scary for people because fear of the unknown. For others, it's very exciting. It's like, all right, bring it on. What's next? I don't want to know what's going to happen. Surprise me, right? So there's that. So let's go ahead and pull. I think I want to do the Rebel Goddess Oracle for you guys. Not everyone is getting this. Just sort of depends on the direction of the reading, There we go. So you have teen going beyond the normal. Yeah, definitely going beyond the normal, going beyond your comfort zone, thinking outside the box, taking inspired action. I feel like this light bulb is synonymous with the Ace of Wands. Inspiration, spiritual guidance, spiritual connection, higher wisdom. Absolutely. And the higher wisdom can also be represented here with the Moon card in reverse. Clarity, intuition, subconscious mind, right? But yeah, this is definitely going beyond the normal, doing something that you thought was not possible. So making the impossible possible, right? Nothing is impossible. Nothing. It's all about how much you really want it and how much you're willing to work for it, right? So yeah, I love that for you. I love all the purple too. Lots of third eye chakra energy, a lot of crown chakra energy as well. And with the gold, I want to say that's like the 11th chakra, no, the 8th chakra, because we normally follow the 7 chakra system, but there is a 12 chakra system, and the 8th is like up here, and I believe it's represented by the gold color. So even higher self, higher wisdom. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Let's go ahead and check in with the Pure Love Oracle and kind of shift gears a bit to see what's going on with divine masculines and feminines and see what kind of conversation comes out. I know for many of you, maybe love is not quite an option or quite a priority right now, but there are a lot of people coming into union. A lot of soulmates and twins that were out of union, they're coming back. And now's the time for that. It's very exciting. And the universe has no qualms about eliminating people who are getting in your way. In fact, that happened to me this week. It was really funny. I'll try and see if I can tell the story quickly, but I had made plans with an individual on Saturday. And this is someone that I've known for a few years. And the day prior, I just kind of checked in and said, just double checking, scheduling purposes, blah, 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 blah. And then I received news the next day of something that was completely shocking to me. And I was like, what the heck? So at first I was upset for like minutes. And then I was like, wait a minute, why is this a thing? Why am I even being triggered? That's part of the healing process, is why are you being triggered? Got to figure that out. And then just remind, just stay in alignment with truth. What is it that you're manifesting and co-creating? When my ego settled down after minutes, I was like, okay, wait a minute. This person is not part of the plan. So the universe is like, yank. We're in portal energy. We've got the 8 Lions Gate happening on Saturday. Don't screw this up. You got to go. So anyway, that's been my experience so far with the full moon in Aquarius, with the portal energy, with 8 coming up. Oh my God, it's been wild. So I don't know if you guys have experiences like that, but that's been mine so far. And plus, there's been other things too, but that's just a funny one. That's just a funny story. So let's get back to you guys, Libra. So masculine would like to share to his feminine, I want to have fun times with you. I feel that we are getting closer, but I need some more time. Yeah. So that's something I'm also seeing in the collective is more of a timing thing. Some signs need time. Some signs are like, yeah, let's do this. Feminine to her masculine is saying, I'm sending you messages and signs, but I'm not available to connect right now. Yeah, so I get this connection is definitely an agreement. Not the right time. Love each other, care for one another. A timing thing. It is a timing thing, which is something that I said earlier. I don't really see that love is an option here because we don't have the Ace of Cups on this board. We have everything else, just no love. So I feel like Libra, you're definitely just focusing on yourself. But I feel like this is a soulmate connection. So let's do a soulmate oracle real quick. Just to see, let's do it this way, just to see what's coming through. But extra messages for that connection. Okay, that one popped fairly quick. Okay. A loving thought triggers a loving response. Your love is felt and appreciated, and an angel surrounds you. A sacred union is born, the union of twin souls within a threefold flame. Ooh, that's beautiful. Yeah, so a loving thought triggers a loving response. We are seeing with the feminine that she's sending her masculine messages and signs. Your love is felt and appreciated by your masculine, and an angel surrounds you, the both of you. This is a sacred union. A sacred union is born, the union of twin souls within a threefold flame. So yeah, you guys will come into union when it's right. And when you do, it's going to be beautiful. All right, but don't rush it. You both need your time to continue healing and to continue your journey forward. So yeah, that's awesome. So let's go ahead and end with the Nature's Whispers. This will be the last card of the reading. All right, just for Libra. Libra. That one almost wanted to pop, but I like the poppers. There we go, because that means it's definitely your message. Love matters. It does. The vibe that I'm getting off this card is that for Libra, you're focusing on everything but love. I get the sense that maybe there's a bit of apprehension to welcome in love or to think about love. And I feel like this card is saying, yes, that's nice that you're working on your Ace of Pentacles, your Ace of Wands, your Ace of Swords, but love matters, right? So I think this is saying don't close yourself off to love, because that's, if you are, that's something that needs to be healed. That's an area that requires more healing. If something is triggering that. So that would be an area to focus on as you go through your healing journey. Okay, love matters. Don't close off to it. But you've got beautiful new beginnings coming in. I'm so excited for you guys, Libra. So if this message resonated for you, please give this video a thumbs up. Check out the website, awakenhealings.org, if you want to work with me further. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and comment below. Let me know how everything works out for you. So yeah, we'll see you soon. Take care. Be mindful of the Lionsgate tomorrow. Meditate on your thoughts and intentions. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.